Behind what crowd? Okay. Oh, Houston, okay. Yo, loaded Lux though, man. Yeah. How did that happen? Like,
what you mean how it happened?
What, Smack calls you was getting some ass and kicked the bitch off the bed? Like, what happened?
I was just like, a couple years, I was like,
today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
He kept calling me, he's like, man, I got something big for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just hold up, like, I got something big for you, man. I knew he was talking about luck, but I ain't telling me big surprise.
to throw. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain
said, first quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do...
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Let's go, Pete.
His 5th sack of the season. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense
Oh, I'm
to
talking about
relentless.
defense.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go play action. Now Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes flushed out right. What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it, and the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. A first carry now. This is Williams.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you are.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week, 21 carries, 110 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face a really stacked defense
6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups.
Come on, defense. Watch that tight end.
Touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Again, it's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tire.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Nigga!
Complete. It's Bowers.
Oh, my God!
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
They go back to the ground with Williams. Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton.
Really now stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority 1.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. The play action fake. They'll look to
sack his ass.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
Good job,
Nick Bolton in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Carlson able to put this one through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
KC's offense ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right
25 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Mahomes now on first down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Finding Williams on the check down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
2nd and a couple. On the give, this is their fullback. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Likely, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have moved out in front.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Butker on for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last time able to get 3. Not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive. stay on the ground with Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Work in the middle of the field.
Damn it!
Man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roll down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down, and then some.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this 1st half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
A throw over the middle, taken in. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there at a 1st down. The Chiefs at 10-2 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught for Rice. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions
territory at the 38. Now Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the pass.
Mahomes, and he's got this to Jefferson. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. This is caught, and that's a touchdown. But hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen to put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Freeman. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Bowers. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Back to throw. He's got it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the market. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Jefferson moving in motion left. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
You talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They were looking to throw, holding in the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now here's Mahomes. Caught left side, Williams. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
Oh my!
And that'll be incomplete.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Jefferson moving in motion left. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's got it. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for a score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting Bader. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat in the drive to begin at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense offense ready for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Completes it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
What's up with it, man? Hexton.
With career touchdown number 60. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Pittsburgh Steele.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
No!
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. They're going to look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 28-24 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Javonte Williams who capped it all off with a touchdown reception. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set, ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open, now second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. On the comeback route, he's got Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh my God!
And it's intercepted. And just shutting him off there. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
And that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
There we go. No! What the fuck?
Away in the end zone, it's incomplete.
Well, at least the NFL in interceptions have nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid
touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Both these offenses have been in fine form. But what will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Jefferson moving in motion left. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards
offense gave it, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there, so now looking to claim the season series at home in KC. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Mahomes' throw complete there to St. Brown. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw, it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Likely with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Chiefs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their pocket deeper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They give it to Williams, running right. Dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Looking to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up third and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. Got a man.
How's that called?
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taken in at the 11. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. St. Brown motioning left. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass to the side and pulled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2 yards to go, second down.
Hey, yo.
I think his skin is actually over. I'll tell you what. He's cheating.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And again,
Got there.
very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
That guy's going to want the football a whole lot more. I'd hate to be the offensive coordinator now because all he's he's going to say is, how come I'm not touching him more? You see me out there moving around, wiggling and making it happen? Give me the ball, coach.
Forever this time.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The end result, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And that
Still got it.
touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice from 3 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Martin. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. offense about set to begin this drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode, trying to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A gain of 3, second down. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Short one there, caught by Likely. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
Now that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Meanwhile, Mahomes throws on target to Likely. And he's taken down inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Facts.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Breaks a tackle. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Now receiver in motion left. Mahomes will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. There on the stop with Leo Chanel. 2nd and 5. Over the middle, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. They'll give to Williams, running right. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Right to the 30, he'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yards.
Oh my God.
He works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Well, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Back to throw.
Oh my God,
And
man,
this
what?
is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Romeo Dobbs with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Carlson on for the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. That time a 9-play drive. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Right back to him on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On play action, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure.
Oh my God!
And this is going to be intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson down to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as good running gets him to about the 44. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
I don't know about you, partner, but on second and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Oh my God!
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
But just a gigantic play here of both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
God damn it,
They're
man!
going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A big Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Terry and Eric can get somewhere, and the conversation we never hear about.
Here we go, first and goal.
Because I don't think we need to hear about it. I don't think we need to know about it. But I think, there's some things that, Terry would probably want to show there.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Butker now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the touchdown at PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders heading out to take over. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
He finds his man, complete. That's Clark. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's third down. They'll look to throw.
There we go!
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. He may go. And they will finally run it
That's
down.
what the fuck I'm talking about!
All the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's first and goal. Here's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This is first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
They'll come up now on second so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Kansas City, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
Boy, they almost had 9
next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Well, finally got Rashee that breakout game. This is a tough fucking game, bro. Touchdown pass. It should have been 6. Should have had it so man, it should have been that Brock, well, we could have held him from 100 yards. 75, man, that wasn't hard for him. Dude is a matchup nightmare, bro. Shut down Cosby, though. He ain't getting no sacks. Yes, we did. gotta let Kittle get a touchdown, man, against his former team. Damn, Arch Manning right behind me, bruh. 46 touchdown passes. Did Pacheco not get a touchdown last game? Bro got 22 touchdown catches. He may break the damn record, man, from the I know Isaiah likely gotta be right there then. Oh hell nah, 15. Oh, Purdy. Oh, okay. He think he gonna run on us? Shit. They got a good defense too, bro. That man caught 5 touchdown passes. Ain't playing his ass anyway, to be honest. We got to run that bitch. The fuck? They ain't gonna let me do the shit? Oh yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, that's where you do it at. Let's see. That's how I'm feeling. Alright, we good. We gonna serve in that motherfucker, man. We gonna kill that shit. Then I play my Steelers, man. 16.